Hello, welcome. So I am Dr. Taro, and I will be trying to figure out what is going on the first week of December. So we are December 1st, 2025, and what we're gonna do is shuffle the cards. I already shuffled them before a little bit, and we're gonna just see what comes up, whatever, with a focus on ideally in love, because that's what I think a lot of people are wondering what's gonna happen this winter. All right, so I'm gonna first draw three cards, see what shows up, and then I'm gonna draw clarifying cards and see where it goes from there. Perfect. So let's see. Ready? Let's go. One, two, and three. All right. So the first card that came up is the Queen of Cups, then the King of Cups, and then the Magician. Holy crap. That basically sums up everything. Okay, so you have a king and a queen meeting to make magic. That's how I interpret it, right? So you have the Queen of Cups. Uh, it could be you or the person you're after, or vice versa, whatever, however you want to look at it. So the Queen of Cups has a lot of wealth and is just basically looking down at this thing that she's holding. It almost like she has all the resources in the world, but it's like kind of she needs to share it with someone. That's kind of how it feels. And she's looking away, and I can't tell if she's super happy, but she wants to share. Who doesn't want to share? You want to hoard everything for yourself? And then you have the King of Cups. Again, he's also floating on water, just like Queen of Cups. Well, they're both cups, so they're both about emotion. So the king also is holding a cup, and I'm assuming this is empty, and he's also floating on water, a lot of emotions. But both the king and the queen, it seems like they're waiting for someone. They've made everything. They have achieved. I mean, they're king and queen. What more is there to achieve after all? And they're coming together. This is my favorite card, the Magician. After the Fool, this is probably the most coolest, nicest card because this is the start of the tarot after the Fool. The first card, he becomes a magician. So the king and the queen are coming together this first week of December to make some magic. So yeah, could be in your bedroom too. All right, so let's now choose three clarifying cards for the cups. See where the girl is at, the feminine energy in this reading, right? It could be you as well. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna have fun with it. So first card, the Tower. Second, the Hierophant, and third, Seven of Swords. So, damn, these are some heavy cards. So, the Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Tower, then the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Queen probably hasn't been as open and reaching out as you would have liked because in their life there is definitely a Tower moment happening, right? And the Hierophant is basically, he has all the wisdom, and not only that, he has two followers here and here, and those guys are also kind of old because I mean they're bald, right? So these guys are already achieved something because they have this like gold thing around them, and there's these keys, and the Hierophant is basically, I guess, blessing them or showing them how to open the world with their keys. And you have the Seven of Swords, all right? And here, this guy is basically running away with the swords. And he's trying to figure out where is he going to go, or he's just stealing them. So, from the looks of it, the Queen of Cups, the queen in this reading, is having a Tower moment where she is coming across great knowledge and just wants to run away. She doesn't want to commit. She's happy, but at the same time, she wants to run away. Now let's see what the King of Cups wants in this reading. One, two, three. I'm laughing because this is absolutely crazy. So you got, okay, first the Three of Cups. Second is Seven of Cups. And the last one is Nine of Wands. Again, there's going to be a lot of celebration about something, okay? And there will be a lot of choices, right? The Seven of Cups represent all the different choices that he has. Now, not all the choices are, good. Some of them, one of them has this slithering dragon, one of them has a snake. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. One is, I think, is Medusa's head or whatever that may be. But the whole point is that you have a lot of choices, but at the same time, which one do you choose? And why is this confusion? Because you've planted so many seeds already. Nine of Wands. You planted 9 of them, and you're still wondering. The look on his face is like, crap, is this thing ever going to grow? It's like, yeah, I have all these options, but are any of them even good? Is it even worth exploring a single one of them? So the king is worried that whatever he's going to do, it's not going to really end up with anything. It's just going to be a lot of BS all over again. The queen is wondering all the tower that she had to go through and, knowledge and wanting to run away and everything. So the king and the queen is kind of split. They both have achieved something. One is going through a tower moment. One is going through a celebratory time. One is gaining knowledge. The other one has a lot of options. One wants to run away, and the other one's worried, what is the point of any of this? Okay? So this is how the king and the queen are feeling. All right? And now what we want to know is, clearly they're coming together sometime this week. And the question is, the magician. What magic are they looking to perform? Right? Is it sex magic, or is it enlightenment? Is it something more fun? Is it a lot of drugs? Who knows? Alcohol? You never know. It's the holiday season after all. So the next 3 cards: Temperance. This is 4 of Swords and Page of Wands. Yikes. All right. Yikes, because I thought it was going to be a bit more boom, but it's really not. So Temperance, okay, you got to wait a little bit more. This guy's basically walking on water. This kind of looks like Jesus to me, but with wings. So, and it's moving water from one cup to another, but it's going like sideways. So he's like bending water. I don't know if you guys ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. It looks like it's bending water. And what that basically means is like the water is not flowing the way it normally would with gravity and earth, but he's walking on water and is moving water as he sees fits. Okay? And it looks like there's something on his head, like this little circle. So it could be his third eye's opening. And with the third eye opening, he's not only able to walk on water, but he can just fill one cup into the other. And it doesn't even faze him. And as he's filling up one cup and the other, he is responsible for filling up his own cups. That's how I understand it. And the Temperance, walking on water and all of this can only happen is if you know how to fill up your own cups. The next that came, I believe, was the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, interesting, because he's just looking at one wand, right? He doesn't care about the 9 of Wands, which is what the king got before. And in this magic, the magic is the fact that you're choosing one wand, right? Because remember, in the King of Cups, there are 9 wands. Here, the Page of Wands is giving you one wand. And he's looking at it to make sure, vetting it. Is this the right one? Is this good enough? Excuse me. And that's what he's looking at. And then you get the 4 of Swords, okay? And it looks like this guy is either taking a nap or he's just dead at this point, because it's like 4 of Swords. It's like 3 of them are about to fall onto him, but it's kind of like stacked away and there's one beneath him. So to me, it really looks like, and there's like these other figures here as well. So the way I interpret this, the magic, what is the magic? Is to be able to fill up your own emotions and not depend on someone, all right? So both the king and the queen is capable of filling up their own cups, right? And they're both choosing one wand now. We're not gonna go choose 5 wands or 7 different options. One has a snake, one has a brain, one has a Medusa's head, and God knows what else. So he's gonna choose one wand because he's looking for commitment, as I see it. And because he has a feather on his hat, he has experience now. he can choose which one he wants, and he's like taking his time looking at it. It's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and you're choosing your best fruit, you kind of tap on it, you look at it, and that's kind of what he's doing. So, and the last one is the Four of Swords. So what is the magic? The magic is knowing that, one, you need to learn how to fill up your own emotions. Two, you need to know how to vet people properly. And four, well, the last card is basically this guy's either, I think he's dead. He's just kind of meditating and contemplating. So the magic is, how do you fill up your own cups? How do you vet people? And how do you properly think and do things, right? So this first week, it looks like whether you're the king or the queen, both of them are very fortunate with a lot of choice. They both came from different background. One with the queen is from Hierophant and the Tower and the Seven of Swords, and you have the king with Celebration, a lot of choices, and wondering which one to choose. So the final magic that they're going to perform is, one is to take everything with patience. Then you want to choose a good one, and then finally you have the Four of Swords. So now I'm going to choose actually three more cards to see if there's anything else. Okay. Oh, actually, let's take a look at the back of the card. What is this? Ooh, that is the Five of Cups. That makes a lot of sense, because look, you got the queen who's looking to run away, because just looking to run away. Like, what the hell? There's no point staying here. And I might as well just steal what I have and then just run away. You have the king who's wondering, oh crap, it's like, how many more ones am I going to have to put down in the ground? I should just choose one. And he's like contemplating, right? And both of them, what's really clarifying it, this card is clarifying, is the Five of Cups, right? He's just pissed off, frustrated, bored, and just like, oh God, not again. Three cups fell. There are two behind him, but he's like, is it even worth it? These cups are flowing and everything just fell out. He's sad. He's wearing dark clothes, so he's definitely sad. There's running water in front of him. I'm sure he can just take these two cups and fill it up, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes in life, you're just like, what the fuck? So this is kind of what's going on. All right. And now I'm going to choose three more cards just to see, is there any final messages that we might get? All right. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you gotta love this one. Okay, you get 7 of Wands. Okay, this guy, he looks like he's got the biggest wand. That could be interpreted in so many ways, but yeah, he's got the biggest wand, and why not? If you got a big wand, you got a big wand. And then comes out the King of Pentacles, right? And I mean, yeah, you got two kings and a queen. So basically, like, these are the best ones. And this king is legendary, because it doesn't look like he's just like sitting on a bunch of stuff and a lot of stuff he owns. It also looks like there are two animals. Either it's his throne that's built into it, but to me, right now, it feels like he owns the animal world. He doesn't just win. He's not just happy with owning physical things. He owns animals. He owns castles. He owns so much more than just gold or silver and dollars and whatnot, right? He is like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the King Solomon. He was able to even control demons and otherworldly creatures, the animals, the ants, and everything else. That's kind of what this is representing and reminding me of. Okay? And the last card, there's not much more to say, really, right? So, the Lovers. All right, so overall, life's been really hard for both people, for you and the other person. You probably went through tower moments. You probably went through celebration. You probably had a lot of choices, a lot of knowledge that came. But at the end of the day, you're still wondering, should I run away or should I just more plant, more seeds, not more seeds? And it really doesn't matter. Like, because you're just like, what the hell do I even do now? So get over, be clear. I'm pretty sure you're already clear, but get clearer, because what awaits is the lovers, right? The whole message since the beginning was about, is there any love messages here, right? It's kind of what I was aiming for. And so there, I would summarize it with basically 3 cards. Both parties are pissed off, because this was found at the bottom of the deck. Both are pissed off and sad and frustrated of all the cups that have failed. So all the lovers and all the trials and tribulation you had to go through, and you're just like, oh God, how much more? Yeah, okay, I have 2 cups, but those 3 cups probably took them forever to fill up. And yeah, okay, I have 2 more cups, and it's like, yeah, they're probably gonna fall over too, right? But no, the magic both of you are gonna make will end up with the lovers. You're gonna fall in love, right? And this is divine, right? There are angels watching over this. Okay, so that's what Dr. Tarot has to tell you today. Work hard, get rid of all your past, process them, feel it out, do whatever you need to, party up, get drunk, celebrate, eat a lot, whatever the heck you need to do it. And main point is get over these things, right? And once you do, what's waiting for you are the lovers. And this lover is not just between 2 of you, because let's say you're not even interested in any relationship advice. What you're getting is trying to love life, trying to figure out how do you fall in love even if you have no one. For example, here's one thing, right? Falling in love, having a crush, the feeling it gives you is unparalleled. It's like you're on steroids times 100. Falling in love, liking somebody, that is one of the greatest feelings on earth. Even all the drugs I've done, it doesn't compare to falling in love. I mean, maybe some of them do, but you get the point. And I think the real lesson that you need to learn with patience, is, well, because there's always a risk. What if this person you're thinking so much about just ends up leaving you, right? And especially the way the world is happening, there's a 50% chance that is most likely what's going to happen, right? So it's not even about the lovers with another person. The goal is, how do you love and you're able to pour your own emotions back and forth without losing it? Because even if the other person runs away or you run away, even if you're wondering, oh God, how many more times do I have to do this crap, right? Once you learn how to fill up your own cups, even if this person leaves you, you will learn how to fall in love and stay in love. And hopefully you'll have many lovers. Because let's just say the world is the way it is and you don't find one person that's going to commit to you, no problem. Go full out, be in love. People will think you're high all the time, and let them, right? That's what I want to achieve in my personal life. It's like, how do I fall in love and stay in that frequency? It doesn't have to be all the time, but even if I can replicate even 5%, 10%, 50% of it, that's better than 0, right? So that's what I have for you today. I hope you found that helpful, and speak to you soon. Take care.